Greetings and namaste, people of the internet. I am Flaming Ninja Gamer, and welcome back to my Pokemon Shield Nuzlocke. We are about to face off against the champion here. I did a little teeny tiny bit of grinding to get everybody to at least level 60. I got Kiki to level 60 and Valkyrie to level 60, and I also increased Scorch's level by 1. Just in case. Besides, I didn't want Naira to be my strongest Pokemon for a while. Sure, Naira was the first Pokemon I ever caught, but Scorch was the very first Pokemon that I ever had, and Naira being my highest level Pokemon just seemed weird. Let's just head on out and face off against Leon. Come on. Come on. What you gonna do, Leon? What you gonna do, Leon? Probably bring out his Charizard and destroy me, but I gotta try. At least. Come on. What you gonna do? That smile. The tense, still air on the pitch. And the exact opposite from the audience, yelling, cheering and yelling. They're both fantastic, wouldn't you say? But remember, the audience is also a bit cruel. They want nothing more than to see one of us lose after all. It can fill you with fear knowing that, but I absolutely love pushing past the fear. I love giving it everything I've got as a trainer and seeing my team give everything they've got to seize another victory. It's the greatest feeling in the world, and I can't get enough of it. I can feel my partners itching with anticipation inside their Pokeballs. We're going to have a real champion time. I'm the Galar region's champion, Leon. Me and Charizard and all the rest of our team will use all our knowledge and experience to crush you completely. Or maybe it's me. You had to anticipate that. You gotta anticipate that. Wait, hold on. Hey, look at the monitor. What is that on the big screen? What? I don't see anything. Rose. Hello there, Leon and Fleeming. Just to let you know, I didn't read. I think it's time I brought about the darkest day, for the sake of Galar's future, of course. But I'm in a bit of a pickle. The energy released by the darkest day is too much for us to contain. I read that correctly, didn't I? I'm sorry it's come to this, but you who forced my hand, Leon. But it's you who forced my hand, Leon. I didn't read that last part. Gosh, a lot of these things really go by fast. Fleeming! And here's Hop. That video stream, that was from Hammerlock Stadium, right? What in the world did the chairman do? I don't know, but everything he was saying yesterday, did he really pull this crazy stunt to solve some problem 1,000 years in the future? Why didn't you deal with him right there? Right then? You could have saved us all this heartache. How many roadblocks must I cross in order to face you? I've got to go see what's going on. I'm the champion. I have to go. I should have realized what the chairman intended to do before I came to this. I'll take responsibility now for fixing this mess. This is the real champion time. But Lee, you're terrible at directions. What if you get lost along the way? I want to help my brother, Flaming. I've got to go. But I can't even manage to beat you, so what sort of help could I ever be? Come on, dude. You were loads of help back at Rose Tower. You can help. Easy for you to say. Hold the phone. The chairman was talking about the darkest day. That's the thing where the sky went all dark once, ages and ages ago, right? And what does he mean? He's bringing about that. And where did we even hear that name? Back in Motostoke. That statue of the hero in Motostoke. Sonia said something back then, didn't she? Though it turned out to be wrong, since there were actually 2 heroes and all that. Still, those 2 managed to bring an end to the darkest day with the Sword and Shield Pokemon. Sonia thought the Pokemon might still be sleeping somewhere though, right? We should try to find them, Fleeming, but where to start looking? Back in the Slumbering Weald? That's it, Fleeming. I'm sure it's got to be in the Slumbering Weald. I kind of figured that, because that's where we ran into the legendary Pokemon. At least I think that was the legendary Pokemon. That illusion you tried to fight off that day. It must have been one of the Pokemon that are supposed to be sleeping there. Let's go back to the slumbering wheel. If we're lucky, we'll find something that can help. So we're seriously just going all the way back home? All the way back down to the bottom of the map? Yes, we are. They should have made this place, like, further up. Huh? Flaming and Hop? Ah, I completely forgot about the championship match. What are you two doing here? Haven't you been watching the news at all? The tournament is off, Sonia. The chairman saw to that, and to send the entire region into a state of havoc. Huh? What? What happened while I was researching things in the slumbering wheel? Well, for starters, there's a great black storm or something raging over Hammerlock Stadium. What are they calling it? The darkest day? It's thrown everything into disarray. Still, I'm sure we don't need to worry too much. The unbeatable champion will be able to take care of everything, won't he? Hold on a tick, ma'am. Did you say the darkest day? The darkest day is the name for the black storm that nearly brought the Galar region to ruin in ancient times. So what are you here for, Fleeming? I'm here to stop the darkest day. Actually, I'm here to search for the shield Pokemon. I suppose if the legends are true, then the Sword and Shield Pokemon should be able to prevent the darkest day from coming to pass. They may be just what we need to beat back this... Okay, you know what? I'm getting really bored. And I got max revives. Yay. Thank you for the max revives that I do not need, because this is a Nuzlocke. Yeah. Head into the fog. Head into the fog. I don't care. Honestly, I'm getting really tired of the conversations at this point. It was right about here that we ran into it, right? Hello? Hello? Legendary Pokemon? Nope, we're still going, it looks like. That is coughing.
Wheezing.
A full restore. That's cool. Coughing, still coughing.
Wheezing.
Item? A mental herb. The holder shakes off move binding effects to move freely. It can be only used once. Yeah, no. There goes that eerie music. Whoa, hold on. Item. Item. Smoke Ball. It enables the holder to flee from any wild Pokemon encounter without fail. So, kind of like a Pokédoll? Exactly like a Pokédoll, actually. What's with this fog? It's even worse than the first time we came here. Ooh, I can see that. Oh, there it is. There they are, actually. Ooh. Great. Lord. They really are here. The Sword and Shield Pokemon. I knew it. And they're gone. Pfft. Hey, where are you going? We need your help over here. You two, what in the world are you doing? What? Come off it, Sonia. You must have seen that, right? Those Sword and Shield Pokemon, they were right in front of us. But then they disappeared into the forest. Hop, you sure you haven't lost the plot? There was no one here but the two of you. What? Then were those just illusions or something? Listen, I dug into some literature from other regions and I finally found something. Mentions of the Sword Pokemon, Zacian, and the Shield Pokemon called Zamazenta. The writings said that those two Pokemon were born somewhere beyond the Slumbering Weald, sometime long, long ago. Did they really? Ta, Sonia, thanks for digging into it. Is there more than that? They were born into the Slumbering Weald. Cool. What else? No? Is that it? Even if it is just an illusion or whatever, we did manage to find that Pokemon again. Maybe the sword and the shield that those two used to carry are still here too. And off he goes. Come on. Really? Whoop. We're heading into a new area, apparently. Whoa! This is cool. This is kind of like the Sacred Grove where the Master Sword rests. Kinda. Would you take a look at that, Flaming? Now that's something you don't see every day. This place definitely feels like the stuff of legend. What do we got here? It's a monument. Something. With a rusted shield and a broken sword. Okay. Are we gonna restore them or something? See that, Flaming? The sword and the shield. The legends really were true. I can see that. I'm taking the shield, because this is Pokemon Shield. You obtained a rusted shield. It is said that a hero used this shield to halt a terrible disaster in ancient times, but it's grown rusty and worn. That settles it. I'm taking the sword. Though, wow, would you look at the state of this thing? It seems like it might fall to pieces if you so much as look at it funny. I don't know if these rusty old things will really be able to help stop the darkest day, but, well, I guess it can't hurt to have them along. Let's hope they bring us some good luck. Maybe the Pokemon themselves really are still asleep somewhere. So it seems we're on our own if we want to go help Lee. This is all the help we've got. Okay, so we just walk back? If anybody's gonna help Lee now, I guess it's just you and me, mate. He's probably still at Hammerlock Stadium trying to help the darkest day at bay. Help keep the darkest day at bay. What do you say, Flaming? Want to grab a flying taxi and head straight? Yeah, sure, whatever. What's with this music? Raihan, shouldn't you, I don't know, be in there? Well, if it isn't Flaming and Hop. It's a real shame the way things have turned out. You make it all the way to the championship match, and then something like this has to happen. And Chairman Rose thinking that the energy pouring from the darkest day would somehow be the key to saving Galar's future? It all seems a bit mad, if you ask me. I can't follow at all how that's supposed to work. Well, I don't care if I'm up against the darkest day or the chairman or whatever. I'm going ahead. I'm off to help my brother. And he's gone. Oh. Exactly what I said, Raihan. That Hop never changes. Always in a rush about something, isn't he? The key thing is that no one's been harmed. We gym leaders worked together with the city's Pokemon, and we've got everyone evacuated. And you're fixing to help our champion? To save everyone in the Galar region? Of course I am. Yeah, sure. Our greatest ever champion and the greatest ever challenger, along with his fiercest rival. All teaming up against the darkest day. I almost feel sorry for it. Go on then, our great challenger, into Hammerlock Stadium with you. Alright, I guess I'll do this thing that grown-ups are supposed to be doing. I mean, honestly, Lena? Really? Why? Gym Challenger, you must help me. I mean, please help. You beat me up last night. You tried to beat me up last night, and you're asking for my help? Really? My Pokemon suddenly Dynamaxed for some reason and started running amok in the stadium. Mr. Raihan was able to subdue the Dynamax Pokemon in the stadium, but if other Pokemon also Dynamax and go on a rampage, the underground power plant would collapse. Mr. Rose is down there right now. I know this is selfish of me, but I must beg your assistance. I want you to head into the underground power plant and stop Mr. Rose. Mr. Rose has awakened a Pokemon known as Eternatus. Apparently, the energy emitted from its body is what's causing Dynamaxing. At this rate, all the Pokemon in the Galar region will Dynamax and go berserk. If that were to happen... Please, you must save Mr. Rose. You can take the lift... I got it. Sheesh. Everybody just doesn't know when to shut up. So we're down here now. What? What? What the heck is this? What is all this? We need to help Lee. Well, get in there. I've got the shield, you've got the sword, I've got your back. Hello? Fine. I'll deal with this myself. Oh, there's Rose. He's just right here. And what do you plan on doing, Gym Challenger? Stopping the darkest day. Pardon? What are you talking about? There's nothing to stop now. We've already brought about the darkest day. Or should I say, the ultimate Pokémon Eternatus. Must I explain myself? From your perspective, I suppose it must seem that I am doing something terrible. I don't expect you to understand. But I must provide the Galar region with limitless energy to ensure everlasting prosperity. It is my purpose, my duty, my destiny. That's why we've been giving the wishing stars to Eternatus. Surely you remember the red light that caused a ruckus around Hammerlock. That was all part of our experiments to awaken Eternatus. You must understand. I can't let you interfere with my plan to protect the future of Galar. So, we're fighting you. Honestly, I should have seen this coming. Alright. What have you got? Escavalier. Escavalier? Oh, I can Dynamax down here, apparently. Escavalier. What do you do? Escavalier is a bug steel type, so having Scorch out is the smart move here, actually. Let's start out with Pyro Ball. Hut! Hut! Blah! Woo! Down you go. Already. You're pretty tough. Yes, entirely too tough. Don't you think that's unfair? A little bit, but I'm stopping a Madman at the same time, so honestly, I don't care. Klinklang. Klinklang. It's another steel type. It's that other steel type, so Scorch, you stay out. Yeah, it's this little gear guy. Pyro Ball again! Just take this guy's Pokemon out already. Bam! As long as I have Scorch, you are nothing compared to me, Rose. Ferrothorn. Is that new? I haven't heard about that one. Ferrothorn is Grass Steel. So, do you just have Steel types with you? Because if so, that'll work in my favor. Pyro Ball again! Gets another goal in! Goal! I'm bored. Berserker? That is a steel type, right? I'm keeping you out. Yeah, that looks like what Galar Meowth evolves into. Yeah, I fought this before. Obviously, Pyro Ball again. I'm just gonna keep using Pyro Ball. 5 PP on Pyro Ball, so obviously I am going to win this. Alright. There's your Copperajah. I feel like Copperajah could be ground, though. Is it? I don't know. And it's not in my book. Whatever, I'm chancing it. Oh? Down to my last Pokemon. This isn't looking too good. Obviously. And obviously, you're going to Dynamax. So... Max Flare! Come on, Scorch! Dynamax! Hey-ya! Alright. Come on, Dynamax. I've got a lot of hit points here. What you gonna do? What you gonna say? I'll show you a move that'll hit so hard you'll be speechless. What move could that possibly be? And how do you have a Dynamax band? I mean, obviously you're the chairman, so you would. That's a big nose you've got. And you've turned it to like a block or something. Okay, I go first. Boom! And I one-shotted it in Dynamax. Okay, cool. What you got to say now, Rose? You gonna stop your mad ranting now? If not, I am prepared to let you have one. I'd forgotten how great Pokémon battles are. Why are you just smiling? It's been so long since I battled. That sure was satisfying. You didn't even let loose one move. I think, yeah, I was too over level. Most impressive, Fleeming. I wouldn't expect any less from a challenger endorsed by the strongest champion ever to grace our beloved Galar region. I really do wish I could have seen the championship match between you two. And I'm terribly sorry to have ruined the whole gym challenge and everything. Oh, now that I've beaten you, now you go back to your own sensible ways? I see how it is! It's too bad, but it can't be helped. In order to solve the energy issue as soon as possible, we awakened Eternatus, but we couldn't control it. The champion came to aid me, even at the cost of abandoning the match. Indeed, just like a knight in shining armor coming out to rescue a princess from a dragon. Except, you're not a princess, you're a madman! I do tend to ramble on, I know. I love to make speeches. But I think I can stop talking now. Cool, thank you. I think the champion should have captured Eternatus by now. If you're curious, you can take the lift up. And I trust you'll be going too, right, Hop? I certainly hope losing to me didn't discourage you too much. Oh, wait. So, he battled Rose before I did, and he lost? Go on now, both of you. Go see how our champion is doing. Discouraged? You don't get it, do you, Chairman? Neither me nor my Pokemon are anywhere near giving up. We've learned how to be strong thanks to the gym challenge you organized. And that's all you have to say? Fine. Alright, Fleeming, are you... I'm ready for anything, are you? Give me a moment. I'd actually like to go back and heal. And that's gonna be it for this episode, because all that talking before this battle. Oh my gosh. Okay, why are these guys still in here? I thought they evacuated everybody. Oh well. I'm back. So this is where we're gonna end this episode off here. It carried on for a bit too long because of all the talking and not the battling. I'll see you guys next time on the Pokemon Shield Nuzlocke Challenge, and maybe we'll see the legendary Pokemon. Who knows? And maybe we'll finally get to fight Leon. Hop calls his brother Lee. I'm not his brother. See you guys next time before things get way too awkward. Bye-bye. Sayonara, or whatever. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.